To the WBC arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Terrance "Bud" Crawford. He can fight both southpaw and orthodox. 5'8" tall with a 74-inch reach. And standing across from him, Kell Brook. He's 175 centimeters tall with a 175-centimeter reach.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrance "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Kell Brook, the former welterweight champion of the world, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, UK.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terrance "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the former British welterweight champion from Sheffield, England, here is the former welterweight champion of the world, Kell Special K. Brook.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is going to be that fight. This is what people are going to be talking about forever and a day.
You must obey. Good luck.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. And he misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. He just misses with that jab. So it's back into the breach once more for Kell Brook as he looks for redemption here against Terrance Crawford after being knocked out in the 4th round in 2020.
Will Terrance Crawford walk in and think, now I know what I did with one shot. Let me see if I can put it on you from the beginning. From round 1 all the way through. Let's see if you reach round 4. This fight is going to be electric because you know it could finish at any given moment.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab.
Skill. Tap for tap. That's the match made in heaven.
One left counter to land. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. And a counter left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. left shot lands. He missed. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Good work.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left punch.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he just missed with that left jab. These punches coming from every angle. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Neither man really defending themselves. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get...
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Perfect counter lands. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, look across it. Look at him now.
On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That one lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
We'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. And he misses with the left uppercut. Nice counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left scores. He missed with that jab. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. That's another scoring shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? How are they still standing? The bravery being being shown here is just incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Code red for Kell Brook. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Big shots from both of them. Oh, Kell Brook took a big shot, and he's going to have to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Lands with the right counter. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Trying to answer back.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Beautiful counter punch. That punch lands. Neither man really defending themselves. Both men step back for just a moment. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Jump all over, mix it up, body and head, be smart, change your angle.
There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Quick punch scores. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work. How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh, that punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Still swinging with nothing left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh, yeah. Kell Brook took a big shot, and he's going to have to go down. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Push it up, get up.
Round 7, here we go. See how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice counter. The old adage is, Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. The special one goes to the canvas. Back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Right, the special one goes to the canvas. It's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.